This lesson focuses on teaching data hiding and least privilege. Students will learn the meaning of these two principles and then put them into practice by making a bracelet. The bracelet will be coded with their name or partner's name. The only way to know the name that the bracelet represents is to have the key or to solve the encryption.
1.
Cipher. Prerequisite knowledge. Students will be able to state, I can use a symmetric key to encrypt a message. I can encrypt a message using Caesar Simplified Cipher. And I can create a bracelet that relays a message that cannot be deciphered without a key. Cipher.
The length of completion for this is going to be 3 days if your classes are on average 45 minutes.
Level of instruction. Middle school is the appropriate age group for this lesson. It is an introductory level lesson to teach the basics of how a message or passcode can be encrypted to provide a layer of security.
As for the principles, data hiding and layering are the two that will be focused on.
Cybersecurity concepts are confidentiality.
Resources that are needed. Alphabet beads, enough for 35 students per class, assorted colors of string, yarn for bracelets, and a key.
Cipher.
Resources that are needed. Alphabet beads, enough for 35 students per class, assorted colors of string, yarn for bracelets, a key. This Caesar Cipher from code.org. There's a link provided. And any accommodations that are needed. Students in special education that happen to be within a general ed classroom will be able to complete project as well.
Lesson learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to state, I can use a key to design and build a bracelet with a message that needs to be decrypted. I can explain, discuss how I was able to encrypt a message using free online platforms, and I can apply/use safety precautions when a personal/public device.
Open the drawer.
Me?
Yeah.
What me?
Cipher.
Interconnection. There is no interconnection. This lesson is an introduction and starting point to a variety of cybersecurity aspects, including privacy, encryption, decryption, security, principles of security, and concepts of security. As for the assessment is completing the Hour of Code Simple Encryption lesson in code.org. Once completed, the student or group of pairs can then retrieve materials for their encrypted message. As for the extension activities, students can try to solve other students' bracelets using a Caesar Simplified Cipher. For advanced students, a teacher can provide examples of more complex Caesar ciphers for students to try and decrypt. The same thing would apply for differentiated learning opportunities.
1.
This is the warm-up for lesson 1. Give students one word as a hint and then ask them to figure out what the sentence is saying. They will have 5 minutes to get as far as they can. The lesson itself, explanation of encryption. Why? Encryption has been used for centuries to hide messages being sent from one place to another. The idea is that one person makes a method for encryption that only they and the receiver knows. Since only they have the key, they are the only ones who are able to decrypt the message. The only way someone else could read it is if they are able to crack the code and figure out how the encryption works.
Introduce and try the Caesar Cipher. The Caesar Cipher is a form of encryption that works by matching up the alphabet with another row of the alphabet. The second row of the alphabet is shifted any number of times to the right or left so that there are 26 new pairs of corresponding letters. As shown previously, here are 2 screenshots of what it looks like in Hour of Code through code.org. As you can see down below, the Caesar substitution, you can shift to the left or the right.
1.
Allow students time to decipher. Student bracelets is another alternative for students while waiting if they get done sooner. For example, here is an image of a bracelet that has been created using the Caesar simplified cipher.